Okay, start streaming. Should be green, yeah. I'm not sure about that thumbnail, it didn't change, but hey. Okay, I'm gonna probably try to create something. I just looked online. I'm just gonna try to create something simple like this. We can look at doing some other, maybe some of this stuff as well. Make something like that. Open up ventuz. Photoshop. We're gonna need Photoshop for this. We minimize all this Blizzard stuff. Steam. Minimize this. Say my webcam's missing. That's one. Oh, there's another update. Okay, this shouldn't affect. I'll update another time. I have a empty scene, and I want to create this. I'm gonna get a drink first, and then I'll come back. I'll let this play anyway. And go through. I'll get a drink. I'm back. The heck is this? It must have been annoying that this is on a loop. But hey. Let's see if I missed anything. Good. Some cool stuff they do though. Not a bad template. Okay, I'll start off with the simple lower third. Simple lower third. Let's see if I can make that. How does it animate? It just scales up. Just scales up and then it's just got nice flares going around and this. Okay. Let's start off with that. Axis. I'm going to get a rounded rectangle. I'm going to scale this in the X and in the Y. I'm going to change the bezel size a little. So it's a little rounded, so it's not hard edge. Like this. Because I guess that animates like that. Animate like that. I'm going to apply color to it. Solid. Color solid. And if I go here, texture, base, loader, gradient. I'll go for one of those. Double click there. Change this to like a dark blue. This one a darker blue. And then move this around, you know. Perhaps I want let me just go Google football stadium or something, I don't know. Can be anything there. Just use this for now. Save image to desktop. I'm going to add that as my 2D layers over here. In the background, so 2D layer image. Double click here, load that image in. Where's it go? Where did it go? There we go. Boom. Go back into my layer with this low third in it. We can tweak those colors now a bit more. I think the blue's a bit more brighter like that. I'll be playing with gradient all day. I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay, so I'm gonna get another axis like this. Get color solid. I'm gonna call this VG bar. I don't know what this is. This will be my crest. So that'll be like the badge or whatever. And I'll apply it to like a rectangle. So I'll scale that up. And that will sit over here on the left side. Something like this. If we can take this rounded rectangle. Get that down. So we still keep the rounded edges on the left side there. If it goes off, at least. So we need a badge. So let's get a football badge. Football badge. PNG. I don't want to have to cut it out. I'm a bit lazy. Being a bit lazy. Let's just use whatever this is. Games. Okay, I'm gonna load that texture in. Add texture, base. Oh, sorry, not base. Base with alpha. And then if I browse for that texture, somewhere in here, there's something called kings. There you go. There you go. Let's see. Oh, football. Maybe I'll type it in. What? There we go. Okay, looks a bit stretched, so I'll just, just do it. I'm going to go into Photoshop, open that same texture, that one, and I'm going to do white, like just a white version of that. Actually, just lightly brighter like that. Just save as 2. Clip. What I'll do is duplicate that over the top. Load that one in. And then I'll add another texture, an alpha. Go into Photoshop. I'll just do a new. Let's just do a 5x12. A new scene. Hide that. Kind of rushing. It will be like I'll use this texture. Fill this. Give it a Gaussian blur. Something like this. Right. Save this as glint 1 or something. Just saving it as PNG. I really do need to clean my desktop up. I just keep on saving stuff on there, don't clean it up. Anyway, I'll let that in. It's called glint 1. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. And then if I go to the UV mapping, 2D mapping, there. Rotate this. So this one is like masking that. It's giving us that shape. So then we can just animate this go across like that. Gives us that nice glint. And if you want, you can play around with this transparency of this. Oh, color. Let's try multiply. Screen. No, don't work. Not screen. Let's try the other ones. Overlay. No. Multiply. There we go. Just top like that. So I can do is say animate that with a mover. Right click. Oh, do that one. 0.95. There we go. We've got this kind of loop. It's a crest. Probably most likely.
Hans Schmidt, hello Hashim.
Hello.
Thank you, mate.
Hello. Scared the
Check your videos.
Oh,
Very
thank you.
helpful and good.
Thank you. I'm gonna make another one. There's another one that's faded in the background now. I'm gonna get an axis for that. I'm gonna just block this for now. So make this slightly bigger. That. Unblock this, and then I'll edit the UVs on this. 3D mapping. They have the thing that scales like that. And then I think we just knock down the opacity like that. Perhaps. Let's see what happens. Maybe I'll just do that. I don't know. Let's see how does that one animate? How does this animate? Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't actually animate. It just there in the background as a watermark, and then it's got the highlight on that as well. Can I do the same? Texture base alpha. Now I have to do this. Duplicate this one. Not this one. This one. I'll duplicate that and put it here. Delete that one. Get this one up. This is not what I'm. No. I think I had it better as before. Yeah. Football something. Something. Again. So I'll block that. Fix this up. Okay. And then the UV mapping I'll change to the UV 0. There we go. I think I'll just scale it like that and then knock the opacity. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so we've got our crest and we've got our bar. And then how did it, we know it animates in. Then they got the number, the name, first line, second line, and then the third line. There's 3 lines of text. So, text 2D, not text. I'll call this number. Oh, number, please. I forgot. There we go. Can name that as well. Number. I'm gonna add a color solid. And they have a 10. Number 10. A line to the left, that's fine. As we say, our badge always ends here anyway. Our texture. We've used to make that editable and like expose it. 10. See if I've got a nicer font. You can use whatever font you feel. Oh, for this, nice. Nope. I don't like that. Oh no. Okay. That's good to do. Don't like that font. Have we got anything nice? Try this one. Yeah. Okay. Go to duplicate this, and I'll call this line 1. And I'll shift that to the left. Get it down. Line 1 will go there. I think this number needs to be bigger. So let me change the text alignment. Top. Yeah, it's top left already. The number needs to go up. Being a bit picky right now. Sorry. I'm just gonna put this name or line 1. I just put line 1. You can put whatever you want in there then. Name or first name. And then that'll be line 2. I'll just rename that to 2. Shift this down. Surname. Here goes here. And of course, we want to scale this down slightly. Up. I'm going to group all of this together with an axis so I can move all of that together. That looks okay. Not bad so far. No, it's not looking too bad. I'm going to put some text effects on here. So, these down. Text effects. I'm going to use the shrink to fit on that. And same for this one. Text effects, shrink to fit. And then I'll adjust the width. So now, at least it's got a limit. It doesn't go out of the box. You can do a height limit as well, I believe. I'll change it to character. Where is it? Oh, changed the wrong setting. Where is it? Proportional. I'll take proportional off. Yeah. You can. It's up to you. It's a design choice. You can have it squash, or you could have it go proportional. They had this thing in the corner as well, where it was like stripes. These stripes here. We need to add that in. So we need to extend our bar a tiny bit. And I'll just shift this a bit to the left. Great thing is with the gradient here, you can expose those colors and you can edit that. So on the bar, I'm gonna add. Actually, I'll duplicate this. Or should I don't know. Yeah, I'll duplicate this. I'll turn this. Get rid of this. UV mapping, UV0. Take that. The opacity down in here. I don't like that. If I did this, bring this in the corner. I need a sharp edge for that. Let's do this. Let's make a texture. Yep. New layer. Okay. Okay. Let's drizzle down. Change it to white. We'll save this as another texture. I don't know what you call this. Step. I'll call it a step. Step one or something. I don't know. You can call it what you want. Call it what you want. I'm kind of making it up as I go along. Okay. I think I called it step. Now we've got that hard chart. You can just turn the scale down on this. I'd like to make that as well. I'm going to add an axis and then move that like a point forward, like 0 point or something. 0.2. What happens if I multiply? Yeah. Ew. Is this maybe this is the wrong default? Yeah. Glow. Let's tint that down. Not perfect, but it'll do. I'm gonna be here all day. Little. Okay. We've got this going on. What else did they have that we're missing? It's got like this bezel, like a dark bezel in the edge. Oh, that thing goes on the other, so it's not there all the time. Yes. Okay, flares, that they're easy to do. So we add axis, I'll put this here, and call this flares, color, solid, get a rectangle. That rectangle, you just make sure same length as the bar. up. Sure. 0.3. So it's in front of this as well. And then we browse for a texture based with alpha. And I'll go project because I'm sure I've ranking in some mini flares before. Cool. So that yellow one I had from before to the blue one. And go here 2D mapping, UV, scale it in the Y, low position. Okay. I believe if we do this now, set that to glow. How does the alpha work on that? Because I remember, let me check. Yeah, it still works, okay. So you can tweak the alpha on there as well. Do that. There you go. That's one. And I'll duplicate that. 1, 2. What? I'm streaming. Can you watch some here now, please? I'm streaming. I'm making a video. I'm streaming. I'm gonna go gym. Wait 1 second. Let me finish this video. 1 second. I'm gonna be late. You see, I'm streaming. Listen. I'm gonna just flip this the other way. Minus 180. Oh. Goes like that. Now I can get a mover. Click minimum. There we go. And the same on this one. And change, right click there. Oh, the one I wanted was 1. Okay. Oh, they're going the wrong way though. So that should be minus 1 to 1. There we go. They're too fast, so you just change the duration speed. And then that duration speed. And this mover. We've got that one, and then you should see the bottom one. Maybe 12 seconds is too long. There we go. We got. We kind of built all the graphics in ventuz. Now you see that's why I changed. I forgot to fix that. So fix that Z problem there. Select all the fonts. Move them a point forward. The crest. Move that forward. And then you've got this. So I'm gonna move that back. There we go. So it doesn't clash. There we go. You can animate this all kinds of different ways. Okay, so now let's get to the end. We've animated just using movers, but now let's animate it in and out. Keyframe. I'm gonna name this animation lower third L3RD. 1 or something, because you might have multiple lower thirds and you might have specific names for the straps. So I want to animate the Y value on that. So make sure my timeline's in seconds. I like to work in seconds. So point, I'm going to set the current keyframe, so I'll say we're in its current state, and then this will be 0, like that. Okay. That kind of animates in, so that's kind of cool. Crest, I'm just going to have alpha run. I'm going to alpha the whole the alpha, add that up here. Come on, go up. Make this bigger. Alpha in front. Just call that crest. That alpha value. So that's at 100 there. 0. I'm gonna bring this so the bar scales on, then this alpha's on. Like that. And now that looks kind of static and boring. So what I'm gonna do on the crest, I'm gonna animate the mapping. 2D mapping UV, 2D mapping 0, and I animate the scale, so maybe not that one. Or I can animate that one, but I just have to make axis. I'm gonna do some changes to this, so I'm gonna make this area bigger, like this. Turn that back on, and I'll readjust the scaling on that. Scale all down. I'm streaming. Just get. They take the mic and I don't even know what to say. Border. Before there was an alpha for the border. Right, but where is that? When you said border here, it would say it's wrap, mirror, clamp, mirror once. Border, where's the alpha gone for the border? Or is this the alpha here? Okay, so they changed. That's it's kind of. They should add the alpha at the old version. I think I messed it up a little. Transit flow. Need to scale this as well. Change the scale on the X and the Y to match. That will change anyway. Because I want this to scale in like that. I want that to do this. Let me hide this layer for now so I can focus on that one. So, scale. What's this weird white line I'm getting here? Let's see. What is that? What is it? Got a border. Something to do with this. None. Happens as a none. That's better. Nothing to do with the filter there. Okay. That's my end position. Okay. Let me just make sure it looks a bit nicer. So that's my end badge size. I'm gonna add that to the animation scaler. Sorry, taking all the interruptions, me taking so long. And then I want it big. There. You can see we're getting there. We have to animate, we have to alpha on those flares as well. Okay. Then I'll just fix this back to how it was. That'll do. I'll just alpha that. This glint will just alpha. I'll just animate the opacity. So when once that settles, then this can alpha in. So here, 0 here. You can play around with the speeds. Okay, got something anyway. It's not perfect. Let's animate the text in and see what text effects. You can just do text alpha on this. And the same for these. So you can add text effects, alpha, text effects alpha. Let's fix this up, make it nice and neat. Okay, just move those all the way up here a little bit. Keep my tidy progress. Then as it's here. Okay. 0, 0, 0. See how that looks. What have I got? Why have I got a text rotation? I swear I chose text alpha. Alpha fit. One, none, two. I'll name that because in here I can see number 1, 2. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. It's not perfect, but it's something. On here, I might add another texture. Just like remember the reflection texture that we made in the last project. Might be my textures. It was like black and white. This one. But, change the multiply. Change the UV. Happens I'll do a reflection. Bam, bam. Change the clamp to wrap. Simple wrap. Go. But let's see what happens if I animate rotation on Z. Nah. X. X position. Let's have a move on the X. Slow that down. One. Yeah, that does. Okay, that looks a bit more glossy. Let me reset that. I'm gonna find a nice start and end position. I'm gonna use -3, say minus, I would say 0.2. Oh, what's this? 0.29. I'll copy that. (0.2 to 1.36). 1.436. 1.436. There we go. Now it should loop that texture's looping, and then just slow down the duration. There we go. Those alpha, I'm gonna group those two flows together with an alpha. Got that in there. Call that flares. That in. Yeah. Zero it. These can come on pretty early, like here. Dun, dun, dun. For that little corner thing. That little corner thing called This one. So just animate the Y position for that on the UV Y. Kind of the useless bit of graphic there. Cool. If I want to do an out animation, then I have to key everything again. Oh, so long. Let's see if I can do a workaround. So I'm going to try merge this to a group. I'm going to try a workaround. Merge this to container. L3RD. RD. If I put this, because I can just I could just use a simple control, to be honest. Simple control like that. Keyframe is 0 to 100, because then that's much easier for me. I'll just keyframe, expose that out. I want to expose a few things, so this is the number. I'm going to call that number. Line 2. Where's line 1? This is line 1. Line 1. Of course, you can expose the crest as well, so you can expose the actual texture file there. Of course, you'd have to do it for the same for the others. Sure, you can make that into one. There's a better workflow for that. Gradient. I'm going to expose that if we want to change that. I think those are the values you want to edit. So the crest, the color, title, the name, and then we can animate that all here. We'll get another keyframe animation. And then animate that. So now I don't have to do the. I can just reverse it. Oh, 7 seconds. There we go. So it's okay, it takes a second to come on. 100. In, and then 0 out. I'll set a 2 states, new state here, new state here, new state here. And then if you're doing this for director, for example, you could put all your properties in director and expose that. So you could just drop that in and this would be your template. Could of course order this. And you give them a title and so it doesn't just say text. I'm going too far into something. I'm going to another whole subject. But yeah, there we go. So if I name this state, I'll just call this start in. Oh, out. You can do the auto connect if you want. Don't need to jump. Now it should be in. Now if you don't, now you don't. Just we've got in, out, In, out. Now we don't have in to in. Notice there's no in to in here. So what you do is just hold down right click. So you're holding it still. I'm still holding it down, you can see. And I'll go back onto it and release, and then it creates that loop. And then you see I've got an in to in slice, in to in. So here I could do again 0. Now it's got its own in to in. So if I press in, come on, did I mess it up? In, why is in to in not working? 100. Yeah, in to in should work. Am I making a mistake? Let me just check. In data. Oh, for some reason it didn't work in that. Maybe it's just for director. But you can see now when I go in to in, take that graphic out, bring it in. If I want, I can add some oscillator in that little bit of. Should I do it? Hang on. Yeah, oscillator. Progress. Just change that to like 12. 10. Does it have an effect on it? Nah, it has to be installed. It doesn't really have an effect. If I go in here and then go on the bar or something, press the bar. This one. Oscillator. 12. A bit smoother. In. In. And then in the animation, you'd have to set your data points as well. So I pressed it already, but there you go. That's your data point, and you'll say where you want it to, where it is at that point where it changes that data, so you don't see it load. So you, or say on the in, it would be here, of course, the data, because it's that, and then it would change and then show you the new data. That's where you would see the switch, and then the new data would come, and then you'd name that. One or something. Anyway, I've gone off topic. I was just creating graphics rather than building a proper template. I don't know why I went and made it a bit more complicated. The cool thing is you can just, go into editor, delete that. Just ignore the scene data for now. 200, I can just tweak that. Up to you. You can play around with it. Hopefully that's some use. Create one graphic. You can scale it down. One graphic. Let's make another graphic. That shouldn't be too hard. It's got slice, lens, Okay. Oh. I'm gonna make a bar first. Rectangle. Do 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 do. And how does it animate in? I think they just animate to the left. They're just masking, to be honest. You could create this as one texture. We could just go and create a texture. And then new. I'll just start off with 1920 by 1080. There's so many different ways of creating elements. You can just make them in 3D packages.
Ahmed, keep your good work.
Thank you, Abid. How's it going? I'm gonna make that white. Drop shadow. Perhaps let's use a bevel and emboss. Yeah. Use all the filters. Ooh. Why is it doing it in there? Oh. Emboss. There we go. Why is it doing it on the outside there? That's odd. There we go, in a bevel. Why does it look so horrible? Smooth. There we go. Duplicate, make another color, gray. I'm just gonna do that, like that. Forgive me for its terrible quality, but I'm not making something. I'm gonna rasterize this. And oh, opacity. There we go. Merge these down together. Control U. Nice. I won't copy the exact thing. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, but and trim. I'm gonna save that to my desktop. PNG. I'll just call this wall texture 1. Okay. Down here, get color solid. Place in front. Texture with an alpha base. Should be on my desktop. What was that bar? What was it called? Bar something. Texture 1. There we go. The cake. Ugh. What is that? Is that the bezel thing I created or the drop shadow? I don't even know what that is. You know what? Just gonna crop it. It doesn't matter. You can make any texture you want, but it doesn't have to be. I'm just making up stuff. Move this, crop that. Yeah. Resave this. Oh, it's not perfect. Push overwrite that one. In here. Extra base alpha, reload that. Oh, one. Yeah, there we go. It doesn't have that weird outline at least. How does it look? Is that an optical illusion or is that just my eyes? Yeah, it's optical illusion. Anyway, it's not perfect. Not the nowhere near that texture. It doesn't look nowhere near that. But what we can do, if we go in here, reuse some of these assets. So I'm going to copy the flare, this one and this one. I'll copy that. Actually, I'll copy one. I only have to copy one. Paste it in here. I'll turn off the just temporarily block, so Control A, it'll temporarily block that so I can see where that rectangle is. Then position this. Scale it to the same size as the bar. And then I can re-enable that. Perhaps I want to give this a tint of grey. Like that. Okay, on this bar I'm going to add some text to it. So text 2D, block text. I'm going to call this bar 1. And the big mistake I made, I should not have scaled this one, so I'm going to reset that. Just adjust the scale here. Change the position of the Y on the flare. There we go. I only done one at the top because when you duplicate the bar, you have the next one, the flare will be underneath. That makes sense. Give that color solid on the text. Shift this to the side. 0, 1. On the flare on top of the text like that. Cool. Duplicate that text again. I'm going to shift it across here. This could be, you know, team name, I don't know, or whatever it is you want. You could have another one, and then here's your points. I'm going to align this one to the right side. So far, so it's always on that side. Now when you type it doesn't go past. So you can put in points like, I don't know, 48. I don't know. So you got one bar anyway. You can make it a bar however you want. Now you can see we've got some Z sort problems. So I'm going to add an axis on that bar. Push this back. Okay. Okay. So let's just take this graphic out that we created, first graphic we created. Focus on this one. Scale this down. Now I could do some. I'm just going to group merge this container. Merge to container place. That's bar one. Go in here. Could expose that. Cool thing I could do is I could say, was it container info? Yep. Yeah, container info. And say take the index for 011. So if I said container index, name index, sorry. No, it's always 1. So that's 1. So if I go, the next one would be 2, 3, 4. It's taking the container name. 6, 7, 8. I'll do 9 for now. Gonna get a range node. Put these all in the arrange node. Change this to top chain. Boom. Now I need to put an axis to in front of the arrange node, so I can shift the whole table. And you can see it does 1, 2, 3, 4 without me to name, because it's using the container name, the number from the container numbered. Few things if you want to expose the name, the text here, you could expose that. If I was gonna build this in real life, then I'd build these as individual elements as well. So this graphic won't be. This would be a separate piece. So if you want to change the color or highlight something, I would also do that. On here, on the mover, I'm gonna expose the offset. So I'm gonna click this and expose the offset out. Anything else I want to expose? Oh, you want to expose the exposition. Okay, and now I'm going to just turn interfacing on. And then apply all of these. Oh, they all have the same settings. And I can go here and go to the offset. And offset this one. Kind of looks weird right now, to be honest. But that one goes off, and then I think that one's too far, but you can kind of get the idea. I got a big gap on that one. Come on. You can play around with those flares. So now I exposed all the expositions on there. Keyframe. key. Go 0.5, set a key. It'll be like here, because we're going to mask it anyway. They can all be the same value, so I can just copy and paste at X position. Right now they do that. All we do is offset the keyframes. Solar. One. Maybe we could do a bit more. What happens if I do that? Could do. Oh, that's kind of cool. Let's do the X as well. Get exposed to X rotation. It's not exactly the same now. It's complete something else we've created. But oh, there we go. Now I want the rotation X. Drop that in. Now I wish I didn't. Let me fix it. Put those all back. And now we're going to have reverse keyframes and copy and paste keyframes. And align, like, is there a line? No, there's no align all keyframes. There's a little tools like this, really nice. Little useful tools. Just to, like if it says stack keyframes to that or something. Rotation, I'll make sure I select all my rotation. Shift. Yeah. Let's say 45. 45. Might look weird, might not even work. And then we offset all the keys. Let's see what happens. Bam, bam, bam. Then we get the oscillator. And we add it to the X position, not the rotation, just the X position. Gotta do that for each one. Not that, that's the rotation. Once I do it, I'll just move it out of the way, it's easier. Position, move that out of the way, so I know that one's done. X position. I like the oscillator. I like the oscillator the most. Now I've got all those oscillators. I can select them all. Might want to tidy up the tree once you finish. I'm going to set those to 12. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Boom. I'll just mask that off. Uh, just, I'll just call this mask. Rectangle. Scale that up. Put it to the left like that. And so set and test. I don't know which order they go in. Both layer 1. Set goes above the test. Kind of hanging over the edge there. Doesn't matter too much. But yeah. I'm not making it perfect, but look at the bar. Animates in, you can do the animate in, animate out stuff. And then you can have a secondary animation when it changes, then those could roll on the white. So you could have a second animation, or you want to take something away, I don't know. There's lots of possibilities you can do. Anyway. So we've got that. Let's add the backplate to this. So I'm going to actually make a group. Let's group these. Right. Just call this table. This rectangle. Color solid, please. Make that big. Make sure it's behind the graphic. Oh, wrong direction. That way. Just change the X and Y. I want this to scale from the top. Like so. It's gonna be a nice little frame. Actually, I'm gonna change it to a rounded rectangle. I don't like the sharp edges on there. Align to top. Okay. Reduce the round size. Down, go to here. Texture. Base. Add the gradient. Click. We had that blue. Was this like a bluey color there? For the exact same blue. Move this out of the way so we can see what we're creating. Okay. So this is on texture alpha because currently it's on texture base. There we go. Now we can see the alpha. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Do, 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 do. I'll shift all of these keyframes across. Animate that Y position. Over here. Not brilliant, but hey, something. Do, 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 do. Kind of texture project. Let's go for, let's see, experiment with different texture. Sort by, sort by, I was already sorted by date. Someone this
Angela Roberts just got here.
Hey,
This
Angela.
looks like a great tutorial. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. This is more just me messing around. It's just messing around. So at the start, I don't know if you see it. I'll hide this one for me. So I've already created this graphic. This low third. We created this. Out. And then in. And then we exposed like the textures and the name and stuff. And then we're looking at making a little table. So if I go here, operations, try overlay, change the UV mapping, there's the rotation on Z, move this position, oh I forgot to turn clamp off, so I want wrap. What happens now if I rotate it and Z? Yeah, you can kind of see that shape still. There you go. Yeah, that'll do. You can put a 360 rotation on there and then slow down that duration. Offset. I don't fix the exposition on that mask, but yeah, hopefully it's just to get an idea. It's not just nowhere near that. It doesn't even look like the same thing. And I could actually duplicate this. Duplicate that. I'll duplicate that lower third we created. Just reuse it. Place it at the top of that table. Need to move this table down. On this animation here, I'm going to delete that. And then I'll add it into I'll add this into this animation like that. I'm gonna shift all these keys like that. Then the key here. Oh, oh, deselect those keyframes. Select those keyframes. Just that one. On 0. See how that looks. Of course, put that into that group. And then have that. No. We'll put some Z sort there, aren't we? I'm kind of cheating there. I just reused that lower third element over there. I still got that one. On screen lower third here. Yeah. You notice they got the badge as well on the. They've got like the badge here repeated on this background. So if I went here and just get an axis, texture, or color solid, rectangle. Just stick it in the corner here. Texture base of alpha. Just gonna animate the opacity. You could probably put that at the same. Yes, let's see. Sure you can. The base. That UV mapping. So I don't even have to animate the alpha there. See, we got the clamp. Go advance. Turn that to border. And then the alpha here to 0. Has it still got a border? Doesn't make no sense. Doesn't make no sense to me. We do wrap. It doesn't matter. I must have pressed something that I messed up. Something? What did I mess up? Go back to border. Yeah, some reason the border doesn't really work. It does, but oh yeah, because it's just a base, texture base, not texture alpha with base. That's why. Let's just do wrap. Wrap is fine. That could be your tournament badge or whatever. It's being repeated. Hopefully that was useful. I kind of just making up stuff as I go when I was making these graphics. I didn't really think too much. If you want as well, on those bars you could add a color solid. Put it on that layer there. And then add reflection on that. Texture base. And go into the project. Let's try this one. Let's see what it looks like. Could look horrible. 3D mapping spherical. Let's play around with the multiply effects. Ooh, it's too strong. Those flares I would have changed to like a different color. In real life I wouldn't use. I'm just being lazy though. I'm just being lazy. I should make. Let me just go edit that flare. No. Open. Yeah. Oh, I'll just use this one. It's the white. That's W. Let's load that one in. Cool. Make sure I spell cool right. Cool. W flare. That white one there. I'm going to change some mapping on that. A bit more subtle. Just update the bar. A bit more subtle. Rather than that blue. Even you can make them stretch out the position on that. See what happens, what it looks like now. That looks nice. Maybe not. It's glitching because it's not. The mover's not perfect where it goes on and off, but I can fix that. I can fix that right now. Let's fix it. And down. Yeah. And then 2.2. I'll just relink that X position to the mover. That should be a lot smoother now. Update the rest. Broadcast graphics are actually pretty easy. They're probably the easiest thing to do in ventuz. I still don't like the start of that, but you probably have to the movement. But, hey. You can see we've got all this glossy layered textures here. If you want, that could be on a solid 3D object. It doesn't. Right now, everything's kind of flat. Yeah, but there you go. You can add a move on there. I just done half sign. Yeah. And then let's turn that back on. We've got our loafer here. Take that graphic out. I forgot to, animate this, but I created two separate graphics. But yeah, just experiment. Just look at a graphic and just try and build stuff. Just trying out stuff. I'm not gonna save this. I don't like it, but hopefully it's some use. Okay, I'm gonna head off now, and I have to think of something more useful that I can do, or I'll pick a graphic and I'll actually do I don't know, a more structured way of building something, one of these, recreating them or something. I don't know. Anyway, have a good day. Bye.